Hi guys, this is your girl LishaJoya. I need to let you guys know something that just happened, and my son's still on the phone with the real people on the phone. Okay, about when I got home from my errands, my son was not home. Apparently, he went on his bike to go to the bank because he was told by XYZ people that he has charges on his Apple ID. Now, I'm going to let you guys know how to tell if it's a scam. And I did identify that this was a scam. So my son went to go see what the charges were on his account. $5.99, $19 and some odd cents, $16 and some odd cents, and his own bank told him to call Apple. Well, guess what he did? He went on, um, he went to go find Apple support, and guess what? He called the wrong one that was on the actual statement. So they were telling him on the phone, because I was on the phone with the guy. I'm going to put the phone number of the scammer in the description after I'm done. Oh yeah, I am. I don't care if this violates terms of service of, YouTube, because no one scams or tries to scam anybody, especially my child. I don't care if my child's 22. You don't you don't get away with that. So we're going to talk about this. Okay? So again, my son gets a phone call from the person saying his Apple ID is in the red. His account is in the red. My son has had to reset his password. He's had to get a couple Apple IDs. And this person actually was trying to get him to confirm his old address, his old addresses. And was when my son handed me the phone, he was very hyperly emotional, and he was upset, and he was like beside himself. And I'm like, give me the phone. So I grabbed the phone. I heard what the person had to say. He was trying to get me to confirm my addresses. And the first thing you do when someone's trying to get you to confirm your address from a scam or potential scam, you don't give them any information. That's step number one. You don't confirm, and you do not deny. You do not say, no, I don't live there, I've never been there. You don't say, oh yeah, I used to live there, blah, 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 and all this other stuff. You do not confirm or deny your information. You plead the fifth and you shut your mouth. Anyways, I put the guy on hold, on mute, and I told my son that this is a scam. I just learned from my son's mouth when he actually called the real Apple that my son heard people in the background talking like a call center. So the other clue you're gonna get is the accent. They're gonna be able to speak English, but they're not gonna have an English, United States accent, everybody. That's the second clue. The third clue is you're going to hear a call center. You're going to hear people talking all over in the background. A true legitimate company like Apple does not, does not, does not ever, ever have noises in the background. They actually spend the money so they can give a quality conversation to their client. They don't have people talking in the background like a busy household. Okay? Okay, the next clue that it's a scam is when they're telling you to not talk to your family or anybody else that you're talking to these people. The other clue that it's also a scam, by the way, I'm really angry, but I'm also trying to keep it cool so I can keep my thought process right. The next clue is whenever they're trying to get you to say that your account is in the red. Well, your Apple ID is in the quote unquote red. There's no such thing. The other clue that this is a scam is when they're trying to get you to be all emotionally hyped up and trying to get you mad or sad or some other um, high-pitched emotional vibration that really puts you in a low frequency, if you think about it. They want you to overstimulate your emotions so your brain floods with adrenaline, so you make irrational decisions to quote unquote make it right. And they'll say, well, in order for you to rectify the charges, you need to buy them gift cards. This asshole was trying to get my son to get him Google Play gift cards for an Apple store. Apple. Apple doesn't use Google like that. And they will never ask you, the real Apple will never ask you for your money. They will try to fix situation. Instead of hyping you up, the real company will try settling it down and try fixing the situation and reversing the charges because they'll have that power. However, these call centers will pretend to be refunding your money by having you give them money, which doesn't make sense at all. The other clue that it's also a fake scam is that the number will be pretended to be in a different place. And then when you call that number back up, yes, we got a California number up in here. We had a number that tried calling my son and tried to scam him, was keeping him on the phone for over an hour and a half, almost 2 hours. They tried to mentally exhaust you by doing that. It's like how detectives try doing when they're trying to get information from somebody that might be a suspect or is a suspect, or doesn't want someone to think that they're not a suspect, so they feel more relaxed, but they emotionally exhaust people. It's the same tactics that detectives do that these people do. However, the real Apple won't do that. They'll put you at ease and make you and put you in a peace of mind instead of rattling you at your core and trying to get you emotionally charged. All these things just happened a few moments ago, and I'm not even done. The other thing that I do want to talk about is that they tried having my son download an app called AnyDesk. Do not download an app on your phone called AnyDesk. Uninstall it. Uninstall. Do not ever do that. What they do is that they try to pretend to know all your addresses, and they try sniping your information from AnyDesk. So don't do that. The other thing is that they'll try giving you links to pretend to be Apple, Google, or a legitimate company. However, the legitimate companies won't do that. They'll have apple.com/support, and it will be an HTTPS in the very beginning. So if it's not apple.com/support or something like that, it's fake. If there's any other letters, numbers, or combination, some weird like key code, I forgot the name of it because I'm really mad right now. I'm like really pissed off. So I'm trying to prevent everybody else from being scammed or being put in this. And also the real Apple, they'll call you by your first name and your last name. They won't just call you by your first name. And they have a certain way of talking. And they also speak English with the English accent and not English with the Indian accent. Okay? The other thing is, the people who are scamming try to tell the person, don't talk to your family about what's going on. And they try hyping you up. Whatever it is, do not give information. Do not. And you know what? I actually watch a YouTuber called Scam Baiter, and I've learned so much from this. And I need to send him a little thank you because he saved my son from $150. And also, the only thing that this call has done is revealed that there's been like 4 or 5 charges on my son's account that are not okay. And now my son's getting them fixed. So now he's going to be getting a credit to his account and not minus $150 in Google gift cards like the scammer. So if it quacks like a duck and stinks like a fish, it's not a duck. If something doesn't seem right in your heart or in your spirit or your mind or your soul or your very fibers of your essence, don't give out information. That is the first key you're going to have to realize. Do not give information, because he was trying to get information out of me as well. And what I did, I completely cock blocked the motherfucker. I cock blocked him. And I put his ass on mute. And I made him wait. That's something they don't like, because time is money. That's the first thing you do. When someone's calling you like that, put them on hold. Put them on mute. That's very annoying. And do it for long periods of time, because they have the time to talk to you and try to scam you for an hour and a half, 2 hours, like they were trying to do with my poor son, who is soft-hearted, soft-minded, a very good soul, very good everything, and they're trying to corrupt him and make him, you know, like scared. That's the other thing that the people, these scammers do. They try to play with your emotions. They try to play with your anger. They try to play with you being scared. They try to threaten you, and you are not given a spirit of fear. You are meant to be fearless. Don't fear these people when they call you. That's the thing I did. I put this person on hold because I've been scammed before in my past. I've been scammed for $27,000. Okay? I got part of the money back, but I didn't get all of it back. And it's a very costly, I've had my identity stolen a couple of times until I got my act together and realized what was going on. Now, you were not given a spirit of fear. Put them on hold. Do not give them information. Do not confirm or deny your information. You know, don't confirm or deny your information. And also confirm the phone number that's calling you. That's exactly the other thing that we did. This person was calling from a number in California, pretending to be from the United States when they're clearly in a call center. And I'm the type, if you make me mad, I will find you. That's not a threat, it's a promise. And when it comes to messing with my son, you mess with the wrong mom. Seriously. Seriously, you're messing with the wrong mom. I assure you that. When you are a programmer yourself. Also, these people have a very similar equipment to the Apple company. And they sound like they're legitimate, but they're not. They try to get you to confirm your Apple ID when Apple won't make you do that either. And also, they gave out places in which we used to live at, but that was like 2 years ago. That's old information. And they will call you trying to confirm your old information to steal your identity. And you don't do that. I don't care if they're correct. You don't give them anything. You don't give them any emotional response. The moment you feel like you're going to yell and cuss at them, put them on mute. Cuss out loud after you have them on mute. And then once you've calmed yourself down, take them off mute and see what else bullshit they got to say to you. Then once they piss you off again, say, excuse me, I need to go check something really quick and I need to put you on mute. Put them on mute. and flip off your phone, throw it across the room, scream, do whatever you gotta do, but come back to that phone with a calm voice, a calm demeanor, because they need to know that they can't rattle you. And don't fall for these scams. Whatever you do in your life, don't fall for these scams. If they're trying to say that there's a problem with your account and they want you to give them money through Apple gift cards, through Google gift cards, through any gift cards, through not any other means, even no matter how many times you change your password, if you download that AnyDesk, they can hack you. If you download any screen saving accounts or apps or anything like that from your phone or on your computer, they can hack you from that. They can hack you remotely until you remove that. And then they have you try downloading something. So even if you deleted the AnyDesk off of your phone or off your computer, they can still hack you until you turn off your computer or your phone. So that's why I don't do any banking on my computer. I don't do any banking on my phone anymore because I've had my identity stolen a couple of times. I've had people steal thousands, tens of thousands of dollars from me. And I don't wish this on my worst enemy. So whenever they piss you off, don't say excuse me and put them on mute. And make them wait. They're willing to call you and talk to you for an hour and a half to 2 hours. Try to hype your emotions up to fear and anger. Try to hype you so that you would do what they want. They would threaten you. But they won't want to wait on hold for 5 minutes because the guy did hang up on me from earlier. So we confirmed that this person's using a fake number from California, trying to pretend like they're from the United States, calling from Apple. So yes, I just saved my son from being scammed. Now, think about it like this as well. If someone's saying I can fix your problem for $150 using using the gift cards, once you scratch off that number and you give them that code, that they've already stolen that money after they get the numbers, because they can put it down, automatically deposit into their accounts. There's a way to do it. So whatever you do, don't do it. Don't fall for the scams. Don't do it. Don't pass go. Don't collect $200 on this problem. Don't even get the gift cards. Say, nope, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Also, the other thing is, again, they don't like to wait on the phone. They're willing to talk to you for an hour and a half to 2 hours to threaten you, to hype you up, to get you to be so emotionally distraught that you go and try to give them whatever they want. But they're going to come back and do it again and again and again and again. A real Apple company will try to fix the problem on their end without asking you for anything on your part. A real company. And if you think about it, the charges were like $18.99, $16.99, so that's roughly $40 plus two $10 charges approximately. So you see, that's like $60. And this guy wanted my son to give him $150 in gift cards to fix a $60 problem. Sorry, he's profiting $90 already. Actually $150, because there really isn't a problem. There was only a problem with my son's account. So don't get scammed by these people. Just letting you guys know what's going on. And I do again want to thank a YouTuber called Scam Baiter, because from watching the Scam Baiter's YouTube videos, I have learned things that maybe I'm doing wrong and not protecting my own identity. So yeah, so you need to go and do all those things you need to do to protect your identity, because these scammers will do anything at any length to try to scam you. Protect yourself at all costs, and don't give out any information. Do not confirm or deny. Do not confirm or deny your information. Put them on hold. They're going to try to keep you on the phone for an hour and a half to 2 hours to emotionally and mentally exhaust you into submission. And you shall not submit to the scammers. You shall not. Don't give them the time of day, because you're on a list, and they'll try to confirm all your addresses and where you lived at and all this other stuff, and try to get you to be in fear because they can follow you and hack you and whatever, whatnot. Or they're trying to do some other threatening things and try to give them information. The longer you stay on the phone with these people, the more information they get, and they pass it along and they put it in their little databases. So don't fall for it. Hope this helps you. And yes, I just saved my son from being scammed. And have a fantastic day. Don't get scammed. And be rude right back and put them on hold. They hate it. I'm out. Deuces.